It's time to run and gun with the Lakin High Broncs as they take to the hardwoods for another action-packed basketball game. Welcome to Lakinsports.com and Lakin Broncs Sports on YouTube for the live video coverage of Lakin High Broncs basketball. Brett and Sandy Hendricks want to thank the wonderful sponsors who make this live webcast possible. The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank. The Agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin. Lakin Drug. Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter. The Golden Plains Credit Union. The Lakin Recreation Commission. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas. Shorty's 2 Cafe. The Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight. Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. To the courtside we now go with the longtime voice of the Lakin Broncs, Mr. Brad Hendricks.
Welcome back to Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube. Brad Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for our second game of the evening, the Broncs and the Blue Jays. Two teams coming in record-wise on opposite ends of the spectrum. Cimarron, after a loss to Sublette on Tuesday night by the score of 62-56, they come in 3-11 on the season. Broncs, on the other hand, they come into this ball game 12-2 on the season, winners of 6 in a row. And they're coming off a win Tuesday night against Wichita County by the score of 75-62, the third win this season over the Indians. I'm kind of lost, Jared. I always have all these side notes on my score sheets and stuff, and I just don't have it tonight. I think I'm going to turn my microphone off and just give it to you, because without all my stats and my little history notes and all that stuff on my sheet, I'm just lost.
Well, all I got is one side note tonight, and it's to wish a happy birthday out to the Cowboy tonight on the floor, Connor Hudson.
Happy birthday, Connor.
Happy birthday to him tonight. So I've been teasing him all day. Better have a good night. So hopefully that pressure doesn't get to him.
Well, yeah, no kidding.
From us around the community. But, yeah, happy birthday to Connor tonight.
Yeah, well, Connor coming off a 24-point output on Tuesday night, one of 3 Broncs with 20 points or more. So, yeah, I'll try to follow that up for your birthday tonight. But happy birthday to Connor Hudson. You bet. You know,
that's all I got.
I guess I could get back into my, if you went to the desktop, I've got my Lakin Broncs basketball history on the desktop. We could go to that and I could try to figure some stuff out.
Lakin basketball?
Yeah. But no, I'll tell you what, I hate to admit that, but I'm always at a loss without all my stat sheets, and I always have that. I'm lacking, I guess, but
all right, what year you want?
Well, you have to go all the way. You just hit that arrow over, but no, not that way. You're back in 2016 there. I mean 1916. We gotta get out of there.
Well, here's 1909. It's pretty blank.
There's an arrow over there. There you go.
A lot of clicking.
A lot of clicking because I got a lot of stats.
Yeah. What year you want? Last year?
Well, I was looking to see what the Broncs have done against Cimarron in the past few years, especially the last couple of years since they left the High Plains League and went to the GWAC. Okay, you've gone too far already. Now go backwards.
Well, I was looking at boys' records.
Okay, right there. I don't have that. I don't have that up to date. But,
when did they switch?
I don't know. It's not going to be worth.
18 or 19.
It's not going to be worth looking at. So you don't even know how to work my spreadsheet. So.
Yeah, I do. I know how to work it. It's just, I think this is girls.
Scroll over for boys. There we go.
High Plains League versus Cimarron in 18.
Lost back in 19 in the High Plains League
52.
tournament.
I think that was the last time they were in our league.
I think you're
'Cause
probably
then
right.
we won against Cimarron 60-51
And then they beat us in the tournament.
when Connor was a freshman.
Yeah, Connor, Serve, and Allen were freshmen.
Yeah,
they
they
were
were
on the
all
floor
freshmen.
back then. Yeah,
Because then you go to 19, I believe they were not in the league.
lost in
We
the
played
tournament.
to
Oh,
them
no, that's
in
girls.
the tournament.
Turnover, slider over.
They would still be in the tournament.
Yeah.
Nope, too far.
So actually, this is just the second season that Cimarron has not been in the High Plains League.
Yeah, because we
won here right before the league tournament.
Yeah, we won and then didn't see them in the High Plains League tournament.
Yep.
And then
So we won the last two
because then we had
contests.
sub-state here, but not against Cimarron.
Yeah, we lost in that heartbreaker with Colby, and then
Yeah.
last year.
And then last year, well, yeah,
No, that's girls.
last year. Well, if girls played them, boys did too.
Yeah. But no, we played them, but they weren't in the league.
Not in the league.
Yeah, we're still playing, but not in the league. So I
So
think this
it's
is the.
been, this is the third year that they've been out of the league. I believe. Second or third.
And I don't have this year's stats on that format. I did it before the season started, so
Yeah, so we
won last year by 20. So we've won two straight against the Blue Jays.
Yeah. That's about all I could give you.
Well, sorry for those of you at home that had to listen to that
Fiasco.
nonsense, but and then I didn't even have this year's numbers on that one, but
But other than being in the High Plains League, I think this is the third year they've been out. Second or third,
yeah,
I believe.
I think you're right. I think this is the third year of their being out of the High Plains League. But teams are on the floor. Let's look at some starting lineups. First for the Blue Jays under head coach Chris Shilton. They start this way. Wearing number 1, Trace Copper. Copper, a freshman. Wearing number 10, averaging 16.5 points per game, Braxton Harrison. Harrison is a senior. Wearing number 12, Lane Berry, a junior, averages 7.1 points per game. Alec Whitman, a junior, averages just over 1.5 points a game. And wearing number 21, David Mendez, averaging just over 1 point per game. He is a sophomore. Starters for your Lakin Bronx, wearing number 3, a 5'9 senior, averaging just over 24 points per game, averaging nearly 30 points per game in his last 4 outings, Servando Gonzalez. Pablo Areola wears number 5. He's a 5'10 junior, a half a point per game, pulling down 4 rebounds per contest. Alan Martinez wears number 11. He's a 6'2 senior, averaging 20.5 points per game. Connor Hudson wears number 13. He's a 5'10 senior, averaging just under 10 points per contest. And Coulter Oldham wearing number 24, a 6'3 freshman, averaging just over 8.5 points per game. Coulter Oldham. Cimarron comes in averaging 42.8 points per game. The Bronx answer that with 71 points per game. The Bronx shoot 41% from the field. They grab 30 rebounds per contest, and they shoot 65.8% from the free throw line as a team. The Bronx will be in the road purple uniforms, black letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Cimarron, of course, in the home whites with the Carolina blue letters and numbers. And the change in the starting lineup, Cade Moeller wearing number 3 for the Blue Jays, averages right at 2 points per game. He is a junior. Luke Jensen being introduced. He is a senior, averaging just over 3 points per contest. Lane Berry being introduced. So it looks like Braxton Harrison is not going to start, him or Alec Whitman. But we'll see here. David Mendez getting the start, so I messed that all up. Well, I had Mendez as one of the starters.
Man,
And we're about set to go.
just hearing this music to get me ready for Super Bowl halftime show, man.
Oh, is that it?
I can't wait.
You know what?
That's going to be a good halftime show, no matter how much you oldies
I keep hearing people on the radio saying how great a show that's going to be, but you know what? I'll sit there and I'll suffer
you'll
through it.
sit there and you'll watch
But you know what? I've a lot of people I listen to on the radio, and it's one of those deals that I can be influenced. If they like it, if they think it's going to be great, I'm going to tune in just to see how right they are. But
I'm telling you, it may not be the music you grew up listening to.
No,
but
not at all.
it's at least people that you can respect in that older music industry days, because they're the ones that brought it.
Well, the thing is, when I was growing up, I don't even think a couple of them probably weren't even alive yet, so I don't know.
I think one of them wasn't. Well, maybe two, but the other ones are the ones that got it started, so.
For some reason, I like Snoop, so.
Snoop and Dre go hand in hand. I mean, come on now. But Eminem and Kendrick, they probably weren't really alive, but.
Yeah, maybe so.
They were in there. They were coming up, I guess.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Yeah, Bronx going
Second
from our
game.
left to our right in this first half. Colder Oldham and Luke Jansen to tip it off, and it's controlled by Oldham, and the Bronx will have it. Servando across the timeline. The 5'9 senior averaging 24.5 points per game. On the baseline, Pablo kicks it out to Allen. Left side three off the front of the rim. Pablo keeping the rebound alive. Servando with the ball fake. Stops. Hits it from the left elbow. Servando with the first bucket. And the Bronx with the lead. Turnaround shot. Trace Copper from the left side misses. Rebound picked up by Alec Whitman and knocked away by Pablo. Copper inbound for the Blue Jays on their baseline. Lobs it over the top to Luke Jansen. Now out front, David Mendez. Cross-court pass to Trace Copper. Copper now directing traffic. Works it in the corner to Lane Berry. Berry averages 7 points per game. Mendez loses it off his fingertips out of bounds, and will go back to the Bronx. Just under a minute into the contest, Bronx lead at 2-0. Servando dribbled through the triple team. Worked it to Allen near side. Hudson, three-pointer, short off the front of the rim. The last two ball games, he'd hit his first three of the contest. Actually, he hit his first two.
Yeah.
Copper races up the right side, dishes on the near side to Whitman, who lays it up and in. And we are tied.
From three.
Up top from three, off the back iron. Pablo with another offensive rebound. Rifle pass to the right side, Oldham, and his pass is stolen away by Copper. Copper, a 1-on-2, stops in the paint, off the glass, too strong. Copper gets the rebound and lays it up and in. Cimarron with the early 4-2 lead. Servando across the timeline. Left side, Allen, near side to Pablo. Off the dribble, pass to Hudson, chases it down. Finds Servando out front. Servando with the shake move, pass in underneath, intended for Martinez. Off the fingertips of Alec Whitman. Pablo to inbound from the Bronx baseline. Allen in the corner, out front to Servando. Bronx will reset the offense. 3-2 zone played by Cimarron. Hudson thought about the three. Back up top to Servando. Over to Allen. Bronx just not getting the look that they want here in the early going. Ball tipped out. Oldham from the corner. Dish to Allen. Allen reverse layup. Good. David Mendez looks over to the head coach, Chris Chilton. On the right wing, Lane Berry. Lob, turnaround over Areola. And Allen runs down the rebound. We've got a foul. A forearm from the back, in the back from Luke Jansen. That's his first foul. Braxton Harrison now into the lineup for Cimarron. Harrison leading the team, averaging 16.5 points per game. Averaging a double-double, averages over 10 rebounds per contest as well. Allen back to Servando up top. Allen running the baseline, has it in the corner. Off the drive, kicks it out Servando. Over to Hudson, long three, left side, bouncing around, won't go. And the rebound comes off to Harrison. Harrison races up the floor, layup, too strong. And the rebound to Pablo Areola. Servando stops, three from the right side, got it. And the Bronx on top by 3. Adric Gomez-Escabel into the lineup for Lakin. Cimarron to inbound. Trace Copper to do the honors, lobs it into Harrison. Bronx in a man-to-man. Over to Berry near side. Spelled Beery, but they introduced him Berry. Shot missed.
Oh, saved in by
Jakey saves it into Hudson. Servando on the run. 3 right side off the back iron. Won't go. And Servando runs down the long rebound. And the Bronx will reset it. Wow, Luke Jansen went down hard in the paint. Good to see him get back up. But you can tell he's feeling the effects of it. Allen steps in, dish outs. Now Connor, left side. Off the back iron. It won't go again. Trace Copper with the rebound. And we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout called by Cimarron. 3:33 to go in this first quarter.
Connor's been short.
And they're going to change it to a full.
Hopefully Connor can find his sweet spot here. Wait, no timeout or?
No. Well, they called 30, then the official gave a full.
I think he cut it off, not actually calling one. I think he just said, I think he thought he said timeout.
Oh, maybe so. Copper, quick, up the other end, on the back side, layup good by Whitman, and he's fouled by Oldham.
That was kind of unfortunate.
Bronx on defense better get set for Cimarron speed because they're racing the ball up the floor every chance they get.
I don't think they're ready for the ball to be inbound. I thought they still thought it was a timeout.
Free throw good by Whitman. Whitman has 5. He converts the three-point play. We are tied at 7. Servando out front. Hudson drives right side, steps in. Shot blocked by Harrison. Excuse me, the block was by Whitman. Harrison in the paint won't go. Oldham with the rebound for the Bronx. Oldham thought about the 3. Over to Allen on the left wing. He's picked up by David Mendez. Long 3 left side. Got it. Allen Martinez steps out, showing some range. Hits the 3. Bronx back up by 3. Copper. Ooh, should have been a travel right in front of the Bronx bench, and Copper will lose it out of bounds. He just lost his footing.
Yep.
He looked at the official for a foul, but he just lost his footing. Eric Munson into the lineup for Lakin. 2:36 to go in this fast-paced first quarter.
30 to
and
Lakin.
a timeout.
We're actually going to have a timeout here.
30-second timeout called by. No, he pointed Cimarron.
I literally saw Beat call the 30 for himself.
Unless he was just pointing to start the clock at the bench, but he pointed at Cimarron. Huh.
I don't know. My timeouts aren't going to be right this time around, I guess.
Boy, I guess.
And they don't have a scoreboard that keeps timeouts either. So.
No, so.
Guess I'll just go from here. I swear they pointed Lakin.
Unless
Because
maybe
it was Lakin's ball, so.
Yeah.
because they didn't score, Lakin would be the only
And maybe
ones to be able to
maybe
call
when he
that. I
turned,
don't
it
know.
looked like he pointed to Cimarron. I don't
Maybe.
know.
I don't know.
Servando trapped in the corner, looking to clear some space,
Kick.
and a kick ball by Harrison. Lakin will inbound in front of the scorer's table, right below where we're sitting. 2:20 to go, first quarter. Bronx with the 3-point lead. Allen kicks out wide, now back up top to Servando.
Oh,
Miscommunication there. I think Servando thought Munson was breaking to the
Yeah.
basket, and he was breaking
all
down
it
the
was.
paint, not to the bucket itself. Caden Moeller back into the lineup for the Blue Jays. Bronx with full court pressure. Copper with it. Races up the floor. All the way to the rim. Missed the shot, but the rebound comes off to Moeller. Out to Berry. Back to Moeller.
great
Nice
job.
defense by Servando. Jansen had actually hipped him out of the way, but Servando with his
Whip
quickness
back around.
able
Back
to get
the
in front.
side.
Allen looking to drive left side, steps back in the paint, missed the shot. Harrison with the rebound. Up the floor, Jansen. It's a 3-on-2. Jansen got Servando in the air.
Okay, good. On the floor.
We're going to say on the floor. I think maybe Lakin might have been overlooking this 3-11 record because Cimarron coming out very quick.
This is a team they should be taking plenty of charges on because they've been coming up the floor pretty quick. So hopefully they'll be able to take advantage of that here later in the game.
Berry with it to Moeller, left side. Back to Berry, top of the key. Now they're working on the right wing to Trace Copper. Now a foul.
He called Servando for a foul for keeping his head on his shoulder.
Pablo into the lineup. Servando picks up 2 fouls in this quarter. That was away from the basketball.
Look at this.
How is that a foul?
He called a foul for keeping his head in his chest.
Jansen leaned in
Not even
on Munson, missed the
altering,
shot. Allen
yeah.
with the rebound. Long pass up the floor, and it's wide. It'll go back to Cimarron.
That's what it's called, keeping your face right in their chest whenever you're guarding. Servando just did it literally.
That was
there
about
was
as
no foul
yeah.
there.
Seeing that replay, that was about lame.
Oh, that's a weak foul to me. Even compared to some touch fouls, that
Yeah.
leaning your head on some dude's shoulder. Pretty
Harrison
weak
with
to
the
me.
inbounds. Missed layup once again. Jansen tips it back out. Caden Moeller with it. Jansen. Spin move, blocked by Martinez into the hands of Munson.
Great backside help there by Allen.
Allen,
Long
long three
three.
out front. It's off the mark. Jansen with the rebound. Gives it up to Copper. Near side Berry. Copper slows it down. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Near steal by Allen, but Berry controls it. Up top to Copper. In the paint. Off the foot of Munson. Cimarron to inbound on their baseline. So the story here, Servando with the 2 fouls in the first quarter. He's on the bench after scoring 5. Harrison to Jansen.
Great job there by Allen. Help defense. That's all that was. Great
Allen.
position.
Allen with the help defense from the backside. Servando's going to come back in along with Coulter for the final 25 seconds. The Bronx most likely will hold it. Just the first, well, they've got 1 foul up there, but Jansen's got them both. So their player fouls and team fouls aren't adding up there.
Yeah.
But they got Lakin for 4. I've got 3.
I've got 3.
Okay, so something's
I've got
wrong up
2
there.
for serve, 1 for Coulter. I think he might have had the one for the other.
They might have put, yeah. Now they put it up there.
Yeah, let's say I have 3 and 3.
Knocked away from Allen. Allen on the left wing up to Servando. Step back, 3 top of the key, off the back rim, won't go. Copper with a heave at the bucket.
Yeah, it should be 3 and 3 for fouls.
And that'll do it for our first quarter.
Or 3 and 2.
And they did put up 3 or 2, so
okay, so it's
they
3
have
and 2.
corrected it.
Yep.
So after the first period of play, the score, Lakin 10, Cimarron 7. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
10-7, the Bronx lead it after one period of play. In that first quarter, we saw 3 lead changes and 3 ties. Will be Cimarron basketball. Servando back on the floor for the Bronx. He was on the floor with that last shot of the first quarter, but he has 2 fouls. Harrison with the inbounds, works it to Barry. In the corner, Moeller walked with it. Neither team has scored in the last 2 minutes and 47 seconds. In the paint, Oldham over to Connor. 3 right side off the back iron. It won't go. And Caden Moeller with the rebound. Gives it up to Trace Copper. Copper working against Servando. Now reverses the floor. Over to Barry. 3 blocked by Allen. Sends it into the cheerleaders. Copper catch and shoot from the left side. Won't go. Martinez with the rebound. That was a good job by Connor Hudson for the box out. Servando picked up the loose ball. Allen over to Munson. 3 from the right corner. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rebound to Moeller. Bronx are cold from outside. Copper in the far corner to Moeller. Knocked away by Munson. Pass intended for Alec Whitman. Good defense by Eric Munson. Pablo Areola back into the lineup for Lakin.
They're doing a good job of just letting them post where they want, and as soon as that pass is coming in, relieve them, let them fall back, and then get in front.
Long inbounds out front. Cade Moeller with it. Guarded by Hudson. On the drive. Stops, kicks it out front to Copper. Now on the right wing to Barry. Near steal by Pablo. And there's an offensive foul. That's just good defense. Pablo draws the charge against Lane Barry. David Mendez into the lineup for Cimarron. I'll credit Pablo there. That's just like in the summertime. That's that fly in your face that just won't leave you.
Yeah.
It frustrates you. Servando stops. 12-footer off the run. Got it.
Keep that going all night. If we can't hit a 3, Servando's got us there at least 15 feet.
30-second timeout called by Cimarron.
Which I got 1 for each as of right now.
Yeah.
Because who knows what happened earlier.
I'm going to say it probably was Lakin, but it's hard to say.
Well, earlier they didn't take a 30 or a full. They just kind of went to their groups and all of a sudden dispersed back out. So I really don't know if they took one or not, but
yeah, hard to say.
I do have a 30 for each at the moment. I guess we'll decide here later down the stretch if it comes a problem.
Yeah. I guess at halftime you can go down and check the book or something. That's totally up to you.
I'll pass. Who knows if they're right either? They may not know what's going on.
Well, they got to be. I mean, they are the book, so.
Yeah, but they may not know what's going on either, so.
Under 6.5 to play first half. Bronx have opened up a 5-point lead. Cimarron basketball. Harrison with the inbounds. Races now, takes it down the middle of the floor. Wild running shot won't go. Allen with the rebound. Bronx have numbers up the other end. Servando over to Connor. Connor, left side three. Back iron won't go. Colder with the rebound. He'll fire from three. It won't go.
Bronx are doing good defensively. They're kind of out of control down there. They're just kind of letting them make their own mistakes.
Steal by Servando.
Just like that.
Spin move. And a foul called. Foul on Harrison.
Just like I was saying, out of control. Bronx is kind of letting them do what they need to do.
Servando will go to the line to shoot two.
Either missing layups or a very close pass across the center of the court. But Bronx are making them fall into their hands, which is great for them.
Oh, free throw in and out. Servando came into the night 74% from the free throw line, misses the first one.
Hey, at least you're saying it now and it's not your fault for the first one. So.
Well, I've gotten to where I don't say it until
Perfect.
after they hit one or
There we
miss
go.
one first. Servando 1 for 2. Cimarron quick up the other end. Harrison cross lane to Whitman. Too strong off the glass. Harrison with the rebound, missed the reverse layup. Pablo with the rebound along the baseline. Oh, and the steal by Harrison. Lays it up and in.
Man. Probably needs to not be scared to pull the
Servando
ball.
stops from 16, hits it. Servando now in double figures with 10.
Go back to old reliable, 15-footers.
You're not going to hit from 20. Go with what you got. Runner out front.
Yes, sir.
Another charge. Allen taking, no, Servando taking it underneath. You think maybe that might have been discussed in one of their timeouts that, hey, they're running wildly down the paint. Let's stand up in front of them and see what happens.
Yeah, I definitely think it is. I mean, out of control team, that's the best place.
I mean, they are totally
draw
out of control on the drive.
Yeah.
Those are easy ones.
If you got a team that just wants to run floor to or end to end, might as well take something.
Oldham from the elbow, off the fingertips of Pablo, now stolen away by Harrison. Harrison up the floor, Servando with his speed runs it down. It's a good thing about your point guard is also one of your defensive backs on the football team, now stolen away. That was a travel because he went to his knee.
Yeah, and then went back up.
David Mendez with the basket. But yeah, once he goes to that knee.
He went to both knees and then went to one.
Yeah,
so.
that's should have been a travel. In the paint, Colder.
And one.
Fades away over Harrison.
Sorry, I feel a great second half coming.
Out front, Mendez dribbling against Hudson. That's
It was well
give
over
to
5
Harrison.
seconds.
Harrison drives and hits the layup. Servando was a little out of position, so they let him go.
pull
Servando
up.
out front three.
Nothing but net. Here we
And
go.
another timeout called by Lakin. Servando with 13 points to lead Lakin so far here in this first half. 30-second timeout called by Lakin. Fouls, Cimarron with 14 fouls, Lakin with 3. I've got 5 in my book, so who knows.
I've got 3 Lakin fouls, I know
Yeah.
that for sure. And 4 Cimarron on my screen.
Yeah, well, I got 5 in the book, but
So usually I just press the button. Usually don't hit it twice. But I think these Bronx are good. They're feeling them out this time. I have a feeling with this team and how their record shows, doesn't really show the athleticism behind the team. So I think they're just feeling them out and starting to figure out now. And I think second half they're going to come out pretty strong.
well, I think early the Bronx were tight, but they were also a little bit frustrated. Now they're kind of letting the game come to them now.
They're figuring it out. Like, hey, this team likes to run too. All right, we'll just sit back and let them bring their game to us.
Bounce pass near side, Mendez. Good defense by Allen. They had a wide open Whitman underneath.
And like we said last time, they kind of struggled in that. I think their communication's a little bit better, get that backside defense and help him back there instead of giving up easy layups.
Laneberry on the far wing. Copper drives left side.
Oh, off the hands of Cimarron.
Allen with the defense, but it will be Lakin basketball off the hands of Copper. No foul called, but Bronx getting the turnover. Connor Hudson with it. Finds Oldham at the free throw line. Back to Connor. Up top, Servando. Now to Allen. Allen will fire from long range. Nothing but net from the three-point line.
Man, love to see that.
And now it's a 10-point Bronx lead. Allen with 8. Is that what you got? And a steal from behind by Servando and a foul on Harrison.
It's been an Allen and serve show tonight, except for Coulter's 2.
Harrison with his second foul.
Allen and serve just been taking over scoring, but you know what? Coulter's got his 2 in there, but if you're on, you're on. Let him take it.
Allen to Coulter. Over to Bronx. Quick passing game underneath. Allen off the dribble, falling away. Oldham with the rebound. And with the rebound for Cimarron, Alex Whitman. There was a lot of stuff going on that last trip down there. Copper reverses the floor, stops, misses the runner. Allen with another rebound. Allen with it up the floor. Chakey off his fingertips, but he keeps it in bounds. Oh, the pass this way. Allen thought maybe somebody was behind him. And it goes back to Cimarron with 2:34 to play in the half. I think Allen really thought there might have been somebody standing behind him, is why he really didn't go up and get it.
Either a tip or someone behind him to try to contest that, because I kind of thought it was a tip. I mean, it's through traffic.
David Mendez with the inbound. Zachary Lopez into the lineup for Cimarron. Ball is loose, now stolen and thrown away, not stolen.
Great defense by Connor and Chakey there in the back court.
Connor to inbound it for the Bronx. Right wing. Still a 3-2 zone played by Cimarron. Allen from the left side once again. In and out, won't go. Oldham with the rebound. Backs in.
Yep.
Got Whitman on the in the air and got it.
Great job. That's what Coulter needs to do. If you get the rebound, take it back up.
Alec Whitman with the foul is his first. And that's 7. That matches my book now, 7. So who knows?
Matches
and Coulter converts the 3-point play. Just like that, it's a 13-point Bronx lead. Copper with the inbound. And I like the way Coulter went back up with that. He's gotten some rebounds in this first quarter. And Coulter will commit the foul on the other end.
Yeah.
Zachary Lopez hits the bucket and will go to the free throw line.
2 on Coulter. 7 and 4 in fouls, not bad. But the only bad part is it's 2 players sharing those 4 fouls.
Coulter with 2 fouls.
Free throw in.
And a 3-point play converted. Servando looking to drive. Out to Allen, well beyond the arc. 2 minutes to go in the half. Bronx with the 10-point lead. Servando looked at the 3. Now finds Allen in the paint, gets the defense in the air, and hits the shot. A lot of contact, but nothing called, but he hit the bucket.
Great hesitation.
Allen in double figures with 10. It's back to a 12-point lead. Bronx have led by as many as 13. Copper out front, near side to Mendez. Barry with it on the left wing, guarded by Eric Munson. Crossover now finds Copper. Good defense by the Bronx right now. They're not giving Cimarron any space. Mendez had it from the corner. Now we'll dribble back up top. Berry, left side, three. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Battle. Hudson over there with three guys.
I thought he was going to say tapped off Cimarron.
Good hustle by Connor Hudson.
And also Shaky trying to save that one in.
Yeah. Off the hands of Shaky. He was in some traffic, but good hustle by Connor Hudson.
Yeah.
Copper the inbounds. Berry in the far corner. Takes it back out on the wing. Now top of the key to Mendez. Near steal out front. Copper, Mendez with the three attempt from the left side. Over everything. Allen with the rebound. Hands it off to Servando. Under a minute to go. Servando off the dribble. Three up top.
Man, I love that dribble pull-up three. Makes it look so easy.
Bronx lead is 15. Servando leading the way with 16. Copper dribbles through the defense. Now it's a 4-on-2. Hands it to Whitman. Ball loose. Whitman picks it up. Can't hit it. Servando with the rebound. He skips out in front. 20 seconds to go. He definitely doesn't have numbers, but he steps in. And a block.
Yes.
Block called on David Mendez. That could have been costly for Servando.
Yeah, it very well
with two fouls, and he still has two. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Oh, my goodness. That one almost made my heart stop.
Yeah, that one was risky, but we'll take it.
Oh, man. Servando hits the first free throw.
No, as long as he makes these, that's all that matters. Make them count. Be a winner and make them pay there. Take the luck on your side.
Servando's second free throw. Oh, way short. You can tell that when he let it go. Battle for the rebound.
Oh, almost
off of Allen. That's all right. Zachary Lopez saved it.
Time didn't really go off the clock. I had 13 seconds.
Shaky into the lineup. Servando, they're gonna after that one, they're gonna set him and
put
save
in
him.
Some defensive players a little bit. Someone that could risk a foul.
Servando with 17 first half points. Bronx with pressure. 12 seconds as Copper comes across the timeline. Stops.
Tipped
Dribbles
away.
it over to Berry. Berry the three. He got it. Lane Berry with the three. At the buzzer, Allen. And just a little short.
Looked good from this angle, though.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to have enough.
We're at the half. The Bronx lead it. Wow, what a wild first half. A slow first quarter. It was just 10-7 Lakin. But they come out in the second quarter, and they'll lead it at the half by the score of 32-19. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half numbers, and we'll talk to Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube and LakinSports.com.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Fred Ripsimo established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We're at the half. The Bronx leading Cimarron by the score of 32-19. Let's look at the scoring. Balanced scoring for Cimarron. Alec Whitman leading the way with 5 points. Braxton Harrison with 4. Zachary Lopez, David Mendez, and Trace Copper with 2 points apiece. Lane Berry with that late three as the half came to an end. He has 3 points. From the free throw line, Cimarron 2 for 2 from the stripe. For the Bronx, totals in this first half, we'll turn it over to Jared. Here we go.
Tonight for the Lakin Bronx, we have Servando Gonzalez leading off with 17 points. Alan Martinez with 10, Coulter Oldham with 5. Only 3 Bronx scoring in the columns tonight so far. And free throw totals, 3 of 5 in the first half. And I don't know. Those are just the guys that have been feeling it and getting the rebounds. I mean, it's different than we seen Tuesday when we had 4, 5, 6 different guys in the scoring columns, but still ahead, and that's all we can really ask for.
All that you want to ask for now is just getting the W on the road. But Connor Hudson coming out cold last week. I mean, on Tuesday he had 24 points to lead the Bronx. Tonight just can't quite find the stroke. So hopefully Allen leading the way in the first half. Hopefully Connor will be able to add something in the second. And then, you know what? You can't miss if you don't make. You can't fire, and you can't make if you don't fire. So
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly. So hopefully Connor will get it going in the second half. And now we're going to be joined by Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. If you are just joining us, the Lady Bronx losing the first game tonight by the score of 65-39, and whatever you do, Coach, just do not fall backwards. Nate kind of straddled and sat sideways. So
no, it's okay.
We got a great vantage point, but it's just a little tight. But Lady Bronx having their 2-game losing streak stopped tonight, but it's one of those deals that I was talking to a couple people in between games. It seemed like the Lady Bronx tonight went back to a few weeks ago when they played Holcomb. They had no trouble with Cimarron's press, but they would get in the offensive set and have some unforced errors, but it just didn't seem like once they got past the press that they really attacked after that.
I would agree with you, and I think a little bit of that had to do with Cimarron too. You know, I think they guarded man-to-man a little bit better than some of the films that I've seen and some of the games and other coaches that I've talked to. But, you know, I mean, I think that we still did some decent things, but it was also, once again, we are a little bit gun-shy, a little bit nervous, a little bit unaware of things. So instead of just going out and being aggressive and being focused and being fundamental, we just get sped up sometimes.
Yeah, and a lot of times they just do it to themselves, it seems like. But, you know, there's times this team has a lot of you can really see it. They have a lot of confidence. There's times tonight that you just didn't see that confidence. And I don't know if it's maybe thinking, okay, we're going to Cimarron, they're good. You know, they're fast, they play hard defense. I don't know what it is, but coming out in that third quarter, the Lady Bronx, I thought, attacked a lot better. They scored 16 points in the first half, but they came out and scored 15 points in the third quarter alone. So I really thought the aggressiveness and the confidence they really showed coming out in the third quarter.
Yeah, I thought, you know, I thought we did some good things in that third quarter, and we were able to make some adjustments to what they were doing at halftime. But it just, you know, it kind of really just boiled down to defensively for us too. And I think it was hard to take it out of the net so many times, and have to get pressed or have to get set up in whatever it is that we were going to have to do. But you know, it's what I talked to him. It wasn't always something great that Cimarron did. It was something that we were not doing defensively that we have worked on all year. And that, you know, if you watched me on the sideline a little bit, that was my frustration most of the game of just being able to do the things that we practice and do them the right way. That doesn't matter who you're playing against.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know, there were times tonight it seemed like the offense did the right things, and you know, Jared and I bring it up all the time. We talk between us, and I visit with you about it as well. But sometimes with the offense, it may get boring. It may seem boring when you work the ball and you pass it 6 times. Well, that 7th time, somebody is going to be open. There were a couple times in that second half, Sarah Wright had a good second half with 7 points, but you could really see off of those extra passes, she got the wide open look. And that's just, whether it's her, whether it's Sammy, whether it's Tegan or whoever, just to be patient with what you're doing can create opportunities.
Yeah, and you say 7 passes, we really can get in our offense in 4 passes.
Yeah.
or 5, and we usually get a decent look if we get to that 5th pass. If we get to the 5th pass, there's a really good chance that we're going to get the shot we want.
And I just threw out a number there.
No, I know, but but think about
Yeah.
that. Like 7 passes is quite a few.
That is a lot. Sure.
But no, if you can pass it 7, the boys ain't passing it 7 times. But I'm just saying, if you can pass it to 7, that's even better.
Yes, yeah.
But 7 passes isn't a lifetime. It's not really holding the ball as long as what people think.
No.
To get through our main offense, if it's at the end of a quarter, we know if it's anywhere from 12 to 15 seconds, that's plenty of time.
Yeah.
And think about that, only 12 seconds, and in some places shot clocks are 35, 40 seconds. We run our full offense in 12 to 15 seconds. And so if we have to rerun it again, that's only 30 seconds total.
Yeah.
But our girls, a little bit at times, like you said, we speed ourselves up and we think that, well, if it didn't work right there, then we have to just go crazy and make a play. No, we can run it again. So, I think there's still some things that we're getting better.
I agree
we're
with
still
you.
better. And I know I got after them a little bit, and at a timeout or into the quarter about sometimes we're not showing that we're getting better, that we're improving. But I really do feel like that we have improved throughout the year.
Oh, I totally agree with you. Balanced scoring tonight for the Lady Broncs. Tegan Bachman back in double figures with 10. Sammy with 8. And I'll tell you what, Sammy's one of those that sometimes lacks a little confidence to start with, but after she picked up that 4th foul, she was really aggressive and really worked hard, even though she was risking that 5th foul, which she picked up with 2 minutes to go. But she's one of those type of players. She needs to play like that for the first 3 quarters. Don't worry about the fouls. You can't be afraid to foul. That's why they give you 5. So don't be afraid to foul. But there were some things that she really did good tonight, and there were some things that she kind of seemed to back off from. Yeah. But I really think, she can be the leader of this team if she just stays confident and don't worry about those little things.
Yeah, definitely. And like, one thing you said there about getting and being able to play with fouls, I think she got her 3rd foul. And usually we would take somebody out in the 3rd quarter, especially the time that she got it with about 5.5 minutes left. And we just said, no, she needs to learn how to play, and this is a good chance to learn how to play with 3 fouls. And she did a good job. She made it till the last 2 minutes of the game. So
like I said, I really thought she got aggressive after that, but she did finish with 6 fouls in the second half, finished with 8, Tegan with 10, Jarrett with 7. So like I said, that's very balanced scoring. Now just need to work on more scoring.
Yes,
but unfortunately, the Lady Broncs, they see their 2-game losing streak snap, but still sitting at 8-7. It's a positive record. So that's something they need to look at too, because there's been so many years. This point in time, it's maybe 4-11 or things like that. So the improvements are being made. They just got to keep building on it, and go to Scott City on Tuesday and. I say just come out positive and be confident, and I think I think they can do something with it. I really do.
I mean, we got to just stay close, and then all of a sudden the pressure goes to them.
Exactly. Let the game come to you. Don't take it to them, and I think they'll be fine.
Yep.
Hey, as always, thanks for coming up and joining me.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you Tuesday in Scott City.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. You bet. Thanks a lot, Coach. Lady Bronc coach J.C. Holloway. Once again, the Lady Broncs loses tonight 65-39. Cimarron with the basketball as we start our second half. Foul will go against Allen to start the half.
Martinez is first.
And I stopped it and have to run it back up, but there we go. Okay. Now get in here, do your job.
I told him, I said, oh, yeah, you finally gone off. And he goes, oh, I'm always in time. Yeah, no, you guys aren't. Come on now.
Yeah.
JC can't fool me.
Yeah, I it's all my fault. Near steal, and Allen's going to get called for a second foul in 18 seconds. Now you can't be as aggressive. 2 fouls in 18 seconds.
Guess we're going to have a little bit more of a touchy second half.
Yep. Harrison in the lineup to start the second half. He picked up 2 fouls.
Wow. That was a
Harrison
interesting
missed,
layup.
got the rebound. Allen got a hand on that as Harrison missed. Oldham with the rebound now.
He almost
Outlet
did
to
one
Allen.
of those dunks, and he was going to go underneath the legs, then dunk it backwards.
Hudson from the corner
There
hit
it
the
is.
three. There we go. Connor Hudson with the three.
Finally.
I think he was 0 for 4 in that first half.
Yep, finally finds it.
Copper over to Moeller.
Ooh.
Got it. That was almost too
That
strong.
almost came off.
Yeah, but got it to fall. Lob pass over to Martinez on the near side. Now backs it out front, sets up the offense. Over to Servando. Colder in the paint.
Oh, that's where he just needs to go up with it.
Copper steals it away. Yeah, you can't
Turnaround jump
hesitate
shot.
because that's what happens when you hesitate. Copper missed the floater but gets the rebound. No, Colder I think would be a lot more effective if he just does that. Allen reaching in, knocks it away from Harrison. He catches and hits the three out front. Just like that. Blue Jays have pulled to within 11. Servando from up front, no good. Moeller with the rebound. Gives it up to Copper. Now dribbles, takes it in the paint, shovels it to Harrison. Harrison out front, step back. Good defense there by Colder. Moeller stolen away by Servando. Servando steps into Harrison, tried to draw the foul. Now crossover, he'll get the foul on Copper.
Good finish.
And nice
Windmill all the way around.
nice
spin off the
windmill to
glass.
finish it off. It's not going to count, of course, but they drew the foul out front. Did I say Copper? Yep. That's 2 fouls on Trace Copper. Pablo to inbound for the Bronx in the corner. Allen from the left corner. 3 off the back of the rim. Colder with the rebound.
Hold on to it.
Ball skips out. Servando with it. Crawling on the floor. Lakin's going to
There we
get the
go.
timeout.
Perfect.
Good
Great
hustle there by Servando. Even he was doing the old crawl and got it. A 30-second timeout.
Okay, that's weird. They must have. I got Lakin for 3 fulls. Or for 3 30s. You usually get 3 fulls and 2 30s, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh well. I got the timeouts taken correct. Just don't know what kinds. It's not like they really care. They got it down there. They
Yeah,
know which ones they
yeah.
got. But I did see earlier, as we were talking, I haven't checked YouTube in a while. Roy said they stopped to get the player that hit the floor. Whoever that was, that's when they stopped time. You said that dude hit the floor
But he
hard,
was over here, though. So,
but they finally stopped the play
okay.
once they got down to the other end. That
Okay.
must have been what it was. I wasn't paying attention that hard.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Colder. Back out to Allen on the left wing. Nothing there, so he'll put it in motion. Servando.
Good
Off
shot.
the dribble. 18-footer, no good. Harrison knocks it away from Pablo. Lakin will keep it. Actually, Servando was more from 16 than 18. So Lakin with the basketball. Hudson from the left wing. Bouncing around, won't go. Braxton Harrison with the rebound, sprints it up the floor. Knocked away by Hudson. Servando picks up the loose ball. Knocked away from behind. Oldham missed the layup. Servando with the follow.
With the follow. Man, what a pass from the other team. That was a great knockaway.
Braxton Harrison with a great pass to Colder. He didn't make the basket, but great job by Servando to follow it up. Barry from the short post.
Short.
And the 3 by Moeller. Barry, rebound, out to Copper. He'll fire from 3, got it. Trace Copper with the 3.
Oh.
And a steal
Not a good
by
pass.
Lane Barry. Up the floor, Harrison, layup, good.
No, that's one we can let get away because Allen did not need a third there.
No. Allen up top, now drives the paint. Blocked by Barry. Harrison with the rebound.
Jump.
Tie up by Pablo.
Lakin.
Alec Whitman into the lineup for Cimarron. Lakin basketball on their baseline.
Chakey also back in the lineup for Lakin. He didn't see that one. He kind of stuck in.
Yep. Adric inbound on the baseline. Out on the wing to Hudson. Servando from the right wing stops. Oldham, 3 left wing. Oh, in and out, won't go. Chakey with the rebound. Back out to Calder. He'll fire again. That's off the back of the rim. Copper with the rebound. Bronx a couple good opportunities there. Just couldn't make them fall. Harrison just across the timeline drives and hits the layup. Timeout called by Cimarron. Full timeout called by Cimarron. We'll take one as well. 3:50 to go in the third. Bronx have seen a 16-point lead whittled down to 6. We'll be back right after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. .350 to go in the third quarter. Bronx led it by 16 as they opened this quarter. Blue Jays have outscored the Bronx since 12-5. Now 12-2, excuse me.
We have a 3 and a 2.
Well, we hit the 3 to start since the 3 to open the quarter. Servando dribbles, takes it to the free throw line, floater. Too strong, but he got the rebound and hits the putback over Harrison. Servando with 21.
Oh, Connor almost had that one.
Up the floor, Harrison blocked.
Great block
by Calder. Nice block.
And both hands straight up. That was perfect.
I still say, like we talked about timeout, the Bronx need to get established in the paint. Because this Cimarron team off the dribble is a very out-of-control, reckless team. And if you just stand in there, you draw those fouls. 3, Copper, no good. Oldham with the rebound. Gives it up to Servando. And I don't think you've been keeping track of charges, but I think the Bronx drew, Servando out front, 3, in and out, won't go. Allen with the offensive rebound, dribbles it out. The Bronx will reset it.
What do you mean I haven't been keeping track?
I didn't know if you were. Allen from the left wing, 3. Off the front rim, no good. Harrison with the rebound. It's a 3-on-2 out front. Copper over Allen. It's an air ball short. Oldham with the rebound. Gives it out to Servando, right wing. Now on the drive, stops. 14-footer. No, it won't go. Harrison with the rebound. Long pass up the floor. Man. Bronx fell asleep on defense. Barry hits the easy one. Allen in the paint. Floater over Harrison. Missed. Alec Whitman with the rebound. Outlet Copper. Now to David Mendez. From the corner, Barry, 3 short. Hudson with the rebound. Up the floor, Allen. Crosses over, hits the layup. First bucket of the second half for Allen Martinez. Bronx have kicked it back out to 8. Harrison, the drive. Servando just let him go. Harrison with another layup.
Which could be smart and maybe not. They have a lot of time.
Allen from the right corner. Lead is back down to 6. Oldham has it knocked away from behind, but Servando with it. Top of the key, 3. Need I say anything? Servando with 24. That's going that way. The near official was like, which way? It's going that way.
He pointed that way. He just pointed there too.
It's Lakin basketball.
Yeah.
Eric Munson into the lineup. Yeah.
I was going to say he pointed this way.
Zachary Lopez into the lineup for Cimarron. Also into the lineup is Samuel Allen. No.
He pointed that way.
That's that way.
They both pointed that way. That was backcourt too.
Copper, the drive, layup, got it.
That was also backcourt.
That was a horrible exchange both ways for the officials there. They missed that. They threw it out of bounds, and then the backcourt here. Allen in the paint, off the glass. Oh, can't get it, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Berry's his second.
And you know what? Wouldn't be as bad of a deal if they would have scored off of it.
Yeah.
But took it all the way back down and scored. Missed the first one off the
Allen
front.
missed it. Harrison back in. Allen with a second attempt. 55 seconds to go in the third. Got it.
I already clicked it on the scoreboard before he shot. I was confident.
Harrison up the far side, stops. Pass near side to Samuel Allen. Allen, the 12-footer, got it. Servando broke the ankle, hit the 3.
Oh, man.
Servando with 27 points. Wow.
I'm glad you said broke the ankles, because if not, I was.
Allen 2, Berry 3 from the corner off the back there. Why does he call that from 40 feet away?
Too close.
That was on
officials
Eric
didn't.
Eric Munson, his first, but the 2 closest to the play.
Didn't call.
Third foul on the Bronx.
Clock's still running too, by the way.
Well,
I didn't.
Connor knocked the inbounds away.
That was like 3 seconds off. I don't think it was that long.
That was a quick, off that knocked away the inbounds, got 3 seconds out of it. Lob in the paint, Harrison hit it. Servando stops from 15 and gets it. And that nice finish in the quarter for the Bronx. They'll lead it 50-41 at the end of the third. Take a timeout. We'll be back at the fourth quarter right after this. Don't go away.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
8 minutes on the clock. As we start this fourth and final quarter, the Bronx really traded baskets back and forth with the Blue Jays to end that third quarter, but they were able to extend the lead. Blue Jays cut the lead down to 6 on a couple occasions. And it'll be Cimarron basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Trace Copper with it to Berry on the right wing, dribbles to the free throw line. 3 from the right side, good from Samuel Allen. Bronx quick up the other end, Oldham back out front. Servando, long 3, hit it! Servando now with 32.
Keep it going, serve.
And a steal by Hudson. Dish
Another
to
one.
serve. 3. Off the glass, won't go. Barry with the rebound.
That was
Gives it up
not
to
a very
Copper.
collective shot.
Now up the floor, Lopez. He'll wait for help. Out to Samuel Allen. Back to Lopez, who hits the layup.
Block. There we go. Take
Zachary
Allen's
Lopez will be called for the foul. That sends Allen to the line to shoot 2. Allen 1 for 2 his first trip to the line. Got the first one. Missed the second one. Harrison with the rebound. Up the
great.
floor, knocked
Off his
away from
feet.
behind by Connor.
I thought it was knocked off his leg.
It's an 8-point Bronc lead, 6:52 to go. Alec Whitman back in the lineup for the Blue Jays. Copper with the inbound. Harrison takes it in the far corner. Nonchalantly pulls up from 3. Battle for the rebound. Servando comes away with it.
Lakin.
Tie up.
Lakin ball.
Lakin's got the arrow. Servando with the tie-up gives the ball to Lakin. Right side, Hudson. 3. In and out. Oh, that was all but in. Harrison with the rebound. That's one of those shots. It's more down than it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
it is out.
Copper dribbles through. Dish left side. Layup is good by Alec Whitman.
That's the only thing killing the Bronx tonight.
But it's what killed Lakin the other night, too.
Yeah.
But they still won by 20-some. But
There we go.
drive Allen in the
foul.
paint. But see, that's the one thing with the way Lakin plays defense. They pressure the ball so hard that sometimes they lose track of the backside.
Yeah, if there's
Foul
no
up-
communication, I mean, it's detrimental for the
Foul on
Bronx.
Braxton Harrison is his third. The foul was on the floor,
Wait.
so the Bronx will inbound.
Okay, now I got to scratch off 2 free throws.
Yeah, I hadn't put them up yet.
Dang it.
Pablo with the inbounds for Lakin long. Servando off the tip. 3 from the corner. That's short. Barry with the rebound for Cimarron. Oh, that looked like that could have been a wall. Copper. Drive. Stop.
Travel. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I jumped the gun on that one, but that one was right
I need
in
to
front
put
of
my
his face.
monitor screen
I was
down.
saying, that was right in front of the ref's face. I was hoping he'd get that one.
Into the lineup, David Mendez. Harrison will pressure Servando in the backcourt. Now they'll give it up to Allen. Back to Servando across the timeline. Near side to Martinez.
Had backside open, but we don't want to force.
Serve, steps back over to Hudson. Now on the drive. Oh,
Oh, I thought that was tipped. Right idea, just really forced.
turnover gives it back to the Blue Jays. 5:45 to play. Harrison with the inbound. Knocked away.
Great. Get on the floor.
Hudson.
Timeout.
Oldham. Well, Cimarron rolled away with it. Copper's got it. Harrison up the floor,
Yes,
over the
that's
head of
battle.
Whitman, and it'll come back to the Bronx. You know what? Gives them the ball back, plus saves the timeout.
Yeah, saves timeout because we only got 2 left by my record.
Yeah, and I
think.
saw Coach Heidman come to the bench, and they told him he had 2.
Okay, so I was right eventually.
Now Lakin will call the 30.
So one of those was a full. I'm just going to say first half, one of them was a full.
Yeah. 30-second timeout here. 5:34 to go in the ball game. Bronx led by 16 early in the third. Blue Jays are making it interesting. I think the Bronx have 1 full left, maybe. Yeah, 1 full left.
Yep.
Fouls. Cimarron with 14 fouls. The Bronx with 3. foul situations. Braxton Harrison with 3 for Cimarron. Servando, Allen, and Coulter with 2 fouls apiece for the Bronx. So the fouls at this point in time will not be a factor. Tell you what, though, I look at Cimarron and wonder the way they played tonight. You know, why are they just 3 and 11? Oh, Servando rocket pass over the head of Pablo, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, they're not playing like that sort of team.
No,
on
they're not
paper.
playing like a 3 and 11 team tonight. Surprises me is that they've only won 3 ball games. Bronx with pressure in the backcourt. Mendez with the inbound. Works it across the timeline near side. Now they'll set it up.
Oh, that's off his knee.
Servando with the kick. Chakey back into the lineup for Lakin.
But I kind of do agree. I mean, not really so much of a rivalry game, but there's always been some great matchups between us and Cimarron.
Yeah.
I mean, Holcomb's usually our go-to rivalry, but this has been one that's
Harrison pushed off Servando, missed the shot anyway. Allen with the rebound, gives it up to Servando, up the far side. Stops from the right wing. That is short. Copper with the rebound. Copper spins, finds Mendez, back to Topper up top. Harrison thought about the 3, now drives. How was that not a walk? Harrison with the drive from the left side.
Bronx just need to penetrate here.
Down to a 4-point lead, under 4.5 to play. Inside, Allen, off the glass, good. Nice pass by Connor Hudson.
Great job by Allen, be the big man. Him and Coulter can switch in and out. We'll take that. Ball, long.
Mendez runs it down. Barry on the right wing, takes it in the paint. And a charge.
Yes, there we go.
Servando with good defensive position there. Barry led with the arm and got the foul. That's 3 on him.
And 2 charges for Servando on the night.
Servando quick up the floor to Allen. Allen in the paint, dishes near side, out front. Hudson 3 off the front of the rim. Chakey with the rebound.
Yes.
Back out to Connor. Connor drives over to Oldham. 3 from the corner.
Long.
It's off the back rim.
Chakey almost got that one as
And
well.
Barry with the rebound. Bronx, a couple good looks. Couldn't get one to fall. 3.5 to play. Bronx lead it by 6. Harrison drives. And a charge. Allen stepping in and drawing the 4th foul on Braxton Harrison. I said it earlier, if the Bronx would establish position in the paint, they can get it. 4 fouls now on Harrison.
That's just the thing. I mean, if you run in there, balls to the wall, I mean, most likely you're going to be the one getting the foul called on you.
Now the next Blue Jay foul will put the Bronx in the bonus. Coulter got to watch behind. Oh, that was knocked away by Copper.
Okay, he pointed the wrong way. I was about to say. He tipped it from behind him.
I was going to say, yeah. Okay, Lakin basketball.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, Coulter, got to pay attention to what's behind you. Fortunately, the Bronx keep the possession. Over to Servando, Barry on him.
Man.
Servando off the dribble. 3 up front, got it!
Great move. Great hesitation. Get him up in the air. Take your little step back.
Servando with 35. Never saw who hit the 3 for Cimarron, but it's a timeout called by the Blue Jays. And while we do that, Number 12, Barry with the 3. Okay, let's take a timeout, Jared. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Servando with it across the timeline. Now has it stolen away out front by Copper. A 3-on-3 break. Copper takes it to the left side of the floor, hands it off to David Mendez. Near side, Barry missed the 3. Harrison absolutely took Oldham to the floor. 3 is short from the left side. Ball loose. Copper, ball loose in the paint. Now up front, Barry, he'll fire from 3 again. That's off the front of the rim. Alan Martinez clears the rebound. What a flurry by both teams. 2:05 to go in the game. Bronx with the basketball leading by 6. Near side to Hudson. Back to Servando. I've got something I really need to say, but I'm going to save it, Jared, just to see how this final minute 50 goes.
Please do.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, let's savor.
And it's all good, folks.
Let's savor. It's all good.
It's all good. Nothing bad. Coulter through the double team, finds Chakey, back out to Servando. Bronx are working it. Minute 35 now. Servando thought about it, steps back, works it to Allen. Cimarron's going to have to foul here in a little bit. Allen now dribbles across the floor, now out to Servando, and a foul called on Mendez, his second. Servando will go to the line for the 1-and-1. I don't know if anybody down there even knows.
No. Miss.
What?
Miss.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Servando with the 1-and-1 opportunity here. Hits the first one. Servando with 36. Make it 37, a new career high for Servando Gonzalez.
Wow.
It's an 8-point Bronx lead with 1:22 to go. Harrison up the floor from the right side. Drives. Allen got a hand on it. Harrison gets it back and puts it up and in. Bronx are going to work some clock. Servando with it. 1 minute to play. They lead it by 6. Servando dribbling over to Oldham. Back to Servando. Servando dribbles around the defense. Now finds Martinez. Coulter on the wing. They'll foul Coulter and send him to the line with the 1-and-1. Oldham, his second trip to the line. He hit his first one of the night. He entered the night a 50% free throw shooter. Shot missed. Allen with the rebound. Outlet to Servando. Oldham missed the free throw. Now the Bronx with 32 seconds to go. Oh, and a steal by Barry. It's a 3-on-2 up top. Harrison 3. In and out won't go. Servando with the rebound, and he's fouled by Copper. Servando to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 with 23.9 seconds to go. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. Timeout.
Timeout. Full by Lakin.
I believe that's our last.
That is Lakin's last timeout. A full timeout. We'll take one as well. 23.9 seconds to go. Bronx lead it by 6. Servando will be at the line for the 1-1 when we return. Don't go away.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
On his face too. Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Sorry about the dead air there, but we just had to kind of collect
Quite a
our
roller
thoughts here. And
coaster.
so Servando at the line for the 1-1. There's 38 there. Servando hits the first free throw. Second free throw up. Servando got the roll. He's got 39. Up the floor, Copper. Out to Harrison. Fires from 3. It's off the mark. Pablo with the rebound. He'll hand it off to Servando. 13 seconds to go. Servando in the backcourt. They're trying to foul. And he's fouled there. Copper will foul him. 4 fouls on Copper. Folks, with these 2 free throws, Servando Gonzalez can become a 1,000-point scorer in his career. He is sitting at 998 right now. He's definitely on a career high already. He hits the first one. Servando with 40 points. I don't even have more than 40 in my book. Servando. Oh, he missed! Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. 1 point to go.
At the buzzer, Servando ends up 1 point shy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. But the Bronx win it by the score of 64 to 55 and improved to 13-2 on the year.
Hey, that's all right.
I stayed quiet when Servando hit 36. I knew he was so close. And I was talking to Casey Sullivan. He was ready for it. And Servando had the opportunity and missed that free throw. Oh, my goodness. But, hey, Servando would be the first one to tell you, we got the W tonight. But you know what? At Scott City Tuesday, folks, be watching here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Lakin High School history will be made as Servando Gonzalez will attempt to become a 1,000-point scorer. I say attempt to, it's given.
Hope he makes one.
It's a given.
It's a given. Next game, tune in because he will make his 1,000th point.
And Connor Hudson with the birthday wishes from the crowd. So happy birthday to Connor Hudson. Servando, enjoy the weekend. It's coming, buddy. You'll get it next Tuesday. Oh, my goodness, folks. I tell you, when he hit 35, I thought, I wrote Jared a note, and Jared looked at me like, really?
I didn't think so.
I knew he needed 41 coming into tonight. He gets 40.
40. Wow, what a career night.
2 more points, he would have tied the single game record.
For 42, yeah.
The game record is 42 in a game. So, oh my goodness, folks. It was fun. I hope I didn't sound too carried away.
Tried not to.
I tried not to. I wasn't ever going to bring it up until he got 2 points away from it.
And no one was expecting it either.
41.
No one was expecting to go off for 40.
Oh, no kidding.
But what a great night. I mean, I got my totals added up if you want to run through them and wait for Coach Schmidt.
You know what? For one, I want to play the laundry list.
Okay.
But I got to send a shout out to Big E, with Shorties. They support us dearly. They invited us to the team dinner last week, but thank you to Eric Escabel and family at Shorties on Main Street. I'll tell you what, it'd be nice. Almost stop there and get something to eat on the way home, but,
no kidding.
But the kitchen will be closed.
I'll try to make a special call. We'll see what we can do.
That's okay. We'll probably grab something on the way home. But Shorties, we thank you for your support. We didn't get a chance to shout you out tonight, and I always give a jab to Little E, and we just got caught up tonight. I didn't even get to jab Little E. So
hey, but great food, great service. If you haven't ate there yet, I don't know what you're doing.
You're missing out.
There.
Homemade, authentic Mexican food. The Tort Burger, the Cory Burger. Cory Burger is still one of my favorites. It's just, at times, it's just a little much for me to try to eat. But I'll tell you what.
Greatest hot chili out there.
If he doesn't have it, you didn't need it anyway. But I'll tell you what, his sauces are to die for.
Hot green chili is the best
The chilies
out there.
are great. So, like I said, I wanted to send out a quick shout out to them because we had not talked about them all night long, and they're part of our success as well. Let's play our laundry list of all the great sponsors. We'll add up our totals. We'll be back right after this.
Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Shorty's Tooth Buffet, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsima, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede.
Well, some confusion here at the Cimarron High School gym. We have Servando for 40.
The book on the bench.
The team book has Servando for 40. The official book at the table has him for 42. If that's the case,
that's our 1,000-point right there.
But they are the official book, but oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm going to try to add this up real quick. 3, 6, 8, 9, 11, 14, 17, 18 at half. Oh, I had 17 in my book. Oh, man.
For what?
For serve.
I have 5, 12, 12, and 11.
Okay, you had him for 17 in the first half.
Yep, 17.
Oh, man. Okay.
Then 38 plus 12 is 40.
20 plus 12.
28 plus.
No. 27 plus 23 is 40. No. What do you?
20,
17.
So 5, 12, that's 17.
And
12.
23 is 40.
40, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got 40.
Some major indecision here. So, oh, man. I'll tell you what. Let's look at the totals. We'll have to add up Servando. I hope he's at 40.
We're doing it next game.
We don't want him to have it. We want it next game because I want to call it for one.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And I hope it isn't that I was off a point.
No.
Braxton Harrison leading the way for Cimarron with 19 points. Lane Berry with 8 points. Trace Copper with 7. I'm just going to read them down from there. Alec Whitman with 7. David Mendez with 2. Cade Moeller with 2. Zachary Lopez with 5, and Samuel Allen with 5. For the Bronx, I've got Servando with 40, Alan Martinez with 16, Colter Oldham with 5, and Connor Hudson with 3. Jared and I add up. We match.
We match.
So we'll have to wait and see. a lot of indecision. We'll have to make it. We'll let people know on Facebook and everything. So I don't know.
We'll check huddle and everything like that to make sure points
Yeah.
weren't given falsely. But
I may have to rewatch this game tonight.
yeah,
And I don't really want to, but
but
I
might
may have
to.
to. Yep, exactly. Hand it off to Coach, and we'll wrap this up, Jared. So, my goodness, what a night. A game that looked like Lakin might maybe walk away with it to start the third. Cimarron never giving up, made it close, and Bronx were able to pull away there at the end and hold on for the 9-point win, but a good 9-point road win.
Yeah, not overly pleased with their execution and performance, but I am pleased with, the result. We grinded one out, and we're going to get everybody's best shot, and we got that tonight. But it's nice to escape with the road win and a little bit of a rivalry game, and so proud of the boys that were able to get out here with the win.
We've just got to move right to this. Servando, in my book, 40 points. In your book, 40 points.
Yeah.
He needed 41 to become a 1,000-point scorer. Official table has him for 42.
I think you got to do it the right way. I think we got to go back and look and make sure, it's right. But regardless,
What a night, though, with 40.
Unbelievable performance. We haven't had a 40-point score since, I think Hunter
18.
Kirby and Diego both had a 40-point game
Yeah.
in the same season. But he was remarkable. I mean, if it wasn't for him, we're probably not. I mean, we're definitely not escaping with the win. But he was really, really good tonight. That would have been nice for him to hit that last one. And it was kind of the joke today, and that too. How many serve need for 1,000? He said, 41, and everybody's kind of like, well, shoot, no one served. He might get it tonight. So we brought our stuff just in case, and we were really hoping he'd knock that last one down. But I'm not trying to be greedy.
I wish he would have, because then officially, no matter what, it's there.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether it was my count, bench count, desk count, whatever. But like you said, without him tonight, the Bronx lose. And it was one of those, Servando wanted it. And just a gutty performance. 40 points. I only have 40 on my score sheet, so I'd have had to just start drawing off to the side here. But what a great night for him. Allen probably had to be close to a double-double again tonight. He had 16 points, but he kept a lot of possessions alive for Lakin tonight.
Yeah, finished with 16, but he had 8 rebounds at halftime. So, guarantee you that, he's double-double again. And thank goodness, because right now he's the only one that we have consistently going to rebound. And we got a lot of other guys watching when a shot goes up, and we've all got to go in there. I know it's tough. But I mean, you can practice rebounding all you want, but at the end of the day, you're either tough enough to want to go rebound or you're not. And, thank goodness for Allen, because, he definitely did that. A few huge defensive rebounds down the stretch in order for us to come out with the win.
And more importantly, the Bronx improved to 13-2. And, the good thing about it, that's a sub-state team that could possibly come into play later in this season. But, man, what a night. And I just like the determination by this team. There was a lot of adversity tonight. The officials let them play tonight. There was a lot of contact, and it's probably the first team that loses the game, and Bronx were able to just get the extra to win this game. But it really seemed like at times Cimarron was out of control. The Bronx stepped in the paint, drew the charge, and that's what you got to do when you got a team that wants to run fast.
Yeah, I thought they did a nice job, beating our pressure. The combination of they got 2 extremely fast kids, and then the fact that, I always tell the boys, I'm going to tell it how it is. I know sometimes, people, that rubs people the wrong way, but you have to be honest with your team, and we did not do a very good job of executing our game plan whatsoever. We were supposed to deny a particular kid and we'd play off of him. We were supposed to force a kid left and we influenced him right, or we were supposed to run and jump on a guy and we didn't. And it kind of took us out of it a little bit, as coaches, and as a coaching staff, we spent a lot of time, trying to put the boys in the best position to be successful. And I didn't really feel like we did a very good job of executing our game plan tonight. And you could blame it on, a couple snow days in a row, or you could blame it on we only had one day to prep. Or you could just say that, they had a couple guys that really just hurt us. But, we have to be able to, execute a game plan. And if there was something that I didn't feel like was good tonight, it was definitely that. The effort was good. The toughness and staying in there and grinding out a win was good. But as far as overall execution of the game plan, we weren't great tonight. And if we're gonna make a run at this thing, we have to allow everybody to be involved and everybody be at their best. So
while you're sitting here, I was adding up the totals again. I've added them up 3 times and I come up with 40. So we'll have to wait and see. And if you come up with something different, I'm sure you'll be the first one to let me know, because I got to update my stuff too. So that's one thing about it. Between you and me, we have no secrets.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of stats, a lot of numbers to share. But hey, all in all, maybe not the greatest performance, but more importantly, a big win. And not to short serve, but I hope he's 1 point shy, because I want to be able to call the 40th instead of, oh, by the way, he did get it the other night. So I'd say enjoy your weekend, but we got a long day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just one right after another, and it's. I hope you understand, Brett. Like not only you, but I've told you this before. You and Sandy and Tyler officiates, and Blart's doing this and helping me out with some coaching with the little kids, and it takes a lot to put on a tournament like tomorrow. It takes a lot to run an athletic department, and your family is always involved and always ready to help and give up a Saturday or an evening or a weekend, and I really appreciate that, because we've got to have. We got to have a concession stand group. We've got to have, I think, there's 12 officials that we've got to have tomorrow. We've got to have, 3 ticket takers and 6 workers, 6 book and clock and 3 gym supervisors. And there's just a lot that has to go on, and in order to run a successful event. And your family is always willing to help out, and I really do appreciate that.
Well, appreciate that, Nate. And it's, if we didn't want to, we wouldn't. And it's just it's our pleasure. I'm not going to speak for them, but it's my pleasure, and I've been doing it for many, many years. And I'll ask tomorrow. I'll make it through. Just keep me in Diet Pepsi, and we'll be good.
You got it, man. I can do that. So I know the concession stand lady, so we should be able to work something out.
I kind of know her too. So I think we can probably make that happen. But it's going to be a long day. But hey, quick shout out to the middle school teams. Good luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
They finally get to open their year-end tournament after the snow out on Wednesday and Thursday, and so best of luck to those teams. We don't talk about them at all, because I just cover the varsity and the high school stuff, but it's going to be a fun day of basketball. Those of you looking for something to do on a Saturday, come out and support these youngsters. They are the future.
Absolutely.
That'll be here next couple of years. So
absolutely. We got a boys team that's working hard and continues to get better, and we got a girls team that just has the one loss to Leota, and they got a really nice team. They're good year in and year out, and we get to host it. We always get to host the first day, and we're going to do the first round and second round tomorrow, so it's going to be a long day, and this should be fun. A great opportunity for the kids to get better.
Going to be a lot of fun. Coach, congratulations once again. Appreciate it always when you come up and visit with us.
Absolutely.
Have a safe trip, and short turnaround. We'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, a few hours. I'll see you, man.
All righty. That's Bronx coach Nate Schmidt. Once again, the Bronx win it tonight by the score of 64-55, and they improved to 13-2 on the season. So, Jared, oh my goodness.
Let's close it out.
I got a little too excited about all of that scoring by serve. I went back and added my stuff up again. I have 40.
I added it back up too. Like I said, they're going to go through huddle, I guarantee you.
Yeah. Lakin won't even worry about huddle. They'll go back and watch it themselves.
Yeah.
And just watch it.
They're going to go back and watch.
Yeah, but
if they had 40, we had 40, and Book had 42. 2 of us match. So, well, 3 of us technically. Yeah. So there's got to be something they messed up there, but.
Yep. Hey, it's all in. It's all part of it.
Nonetheless, 40-point game.
What a game!
Absolutely crazy.
What a game by Servando! I'll tell you what. Number 3 now. The third best game in Lakin High School history that I've got. So. What a night. More importantly, and he'll tell you that the Bronx won.
Yes.
So that's more important. So. Jared, wrap it up. Let's get out of here.
All right, here we go.
Everybody, thank you. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Tuesday when the Bronx travel to Scott City to battle the Beavers on Tuesday. Until then, be safe. We'll talk to you then.